Hello everyone, this is Mahima here to explain my ninth experiment in Web Technology Lab to show the usage of AJAX. AJAX basically stands for Asynchronous JavaScript and XML. So here I have created 5.php files to sign up, to log in, to check the username if it exists in the database or not, to change our password, and then for the server script. Now first of all, let us look how our sign up page works. In this I have given um, a function where I will check for my password when I give my username. In order to do that, I have made use of this function, and then I have matched if these two are same or not. If it does not match, then I send an alert message as password does not match. Now over here I made use of a function check user in which I have passed a string. So here I have created a XML HTTP request object. This is by default present in Ajax, using which we can actually send the request to the server and retrieve the data from it. Within XML HTTP request, we have two more functions, which is to open and to send. Within open, we give the arguments as the method where we have given get over here, and then the URL of the web page that you want to navigate to. Over here I have given as check username, which is this one, and then followed by the string or whatever input you would have given. And then over here we give as true or false. True indicates that it is asynchronous. After that we send it. Now over here we have a parameter on ready state change. This is in order to check if the server is ready to send the data back to the client. Now within that we have two more parameters, that is ready state and status. Ready state, if it is equal to 4 and if the status is equal to 200, then the server is ready to send the data back to the client. Once the data is received, then we retrieve it using the keyword called as response text. This I have created using my HTML, where I have created my text boxes, and then over here as you can see, when I give my username, and on blur is another parameter, which means when I take my mouse out of the text box and when I just give a click, then my value is received by the check user function. Now for my login page, I have made use of a super global variable cookie in which my username would be saved, and then I have made use of header keyword, which is in order to navigate to the next page, that is validate login. Then here I have made use of get super global variable to get the data or the name, which is the data over here, from the index.php file. Then in order to check if the username is already present or not in the database, we have created another .php file, and over here we have first of all connected to the database, then we have selected the database, we have given the query as select all from users where the username matches with that of the input that we had given. If it is so, then we get the output as username already exists, and if it is not existing, then we get the output as username not exist. Now for my next one, I have created if the for the password change, in which again I have made use of the PHP, and in the same way I have connected to the database. I have selected the database, and then here I have first of all given the statement as change your password here, and then I check if it is empty or not. If it is not, then we can change it, and as the password must be encrypted, we have made use of this parameter or keyword. Now this is my server script. Here I have checked if the data is actually retrieved or not properly from by the server. If it is not so, then I get my error message as error 1, and if in spite of inserting, if the value has not been inserted, then we get the output as error 2. Now let us look as to how we get the output for each and every of these. This is my sign up page where if I provide my values, I see that my check username login has been called. Now when I again try to do the same and I just give a mouse click, I see that the username already exists. If we look at our DBMS or the database and the tables we have created, we see that this data is already present, which is why this comes. Now if I give a new name, then we see that it does not exist. Now when I now if I want to log in, then I will give in this way. I go to my login. Now if I want to change my password, then I click over here and then I just click my new password and give submit. And now my password is changed. So that's all for my experiment. Thank you for watching.